number 4. It's Thursday and welcome. A little bit different from me today. I'm in my PE kit. I've been doing a bit of physical activity before filming to keep myself busy. A bit of indoor physical activity. We can cut to that now if you like. I look like that advert, don't I? Right, let's go Peloton. Come on, let's keep pedaling faster and working harder. You need to work harder, Leslie. You're not pedaling quick enough. Matt, that's rubbish. Try again. Keep pedaling harder. Come on, Peloton. We're going to keep moving. We're indoors, but we're moving at the same time. It's all a little bit strange. And it's weird to think people pay a subscription for this when you can just do it at home like me and not talk to anyone. Just talk to a camera. Anyway, hope you're keeping active at home as well. And just to say how happy we are to have you here. We've received so many messages this week and you keep bringing them in and it is brilliant. So keep doing that, okay? Hopefully we know by now what the email is, but if you don't, it is here. And keep sending in your work. We've got some wonderful examples, but before we look at that, we're going to start with early bird maths for years 3, 4, 5 and 6. All you got to do is read the questions, have a go at them and answer them. Early bird maths is beginning. It's that time of the video again, and I think this is quickly becoming a lot of children's favourite parts of the video. Certainly mine, because the list is getting longer, but that's a good thing because that means we're all happy and looking forward to our learning. So, on to getting some recognition today is James. He looked at our geography work yesterday and then did it even more on it, and he taught me a little bit about the history of Africa. Now, not only has he done that, he's found some artwork on YouTube and he's used some tutorials to do his own bit of artwork, which is here, which looks absolutely brilliant. So well done, James. And then we go from one James to another James. A big well done to James T for his excellent countdown work. You won that game yesterday because you came up with the most 6-letter words. So well done, James T. Absolutely brilliant. Now, we then go on to the work of Emily, which is somewhere here. Well done, Emily. Your geography work was absolutely superb. And to be honest, all of your work was brilliant. But I particularly enjoyed finding out about the language of Mali. They actually speak the French language. I didn't know that, and I'm supposed to be the teacher, but you guys are teaching me. James, who worked with Emily, and they produced these wonderful, delicious buns. I would love to try one. A big shout out to year 3 and Olivia. You had to go at our countdown game yesterday, and you did a brilliant job. So well done, Olivia. A big thumbs up to you. And we're staying in year 3. Because it's a big well done to Quinn. Quinn, your super work on I tried this yesterday and I couldn't get it right. Your super work on onomatopoeia was absolutely brilliant. So well done, Quinn. A big thumbs up for you. And on some of our online work, well done, Rocco. Your IXL work has been absolutely brilliant. We've loved seeing the progress you've been making with that. So well done, Rocco. Superstar. Great job. I really enjoyed looking at Scarlett's work, which is here, and reading about her similes. Her similes did a wonderful job of painting pictures on my head, and those similes are going to help you a lot, Scarlett, over the next few days. I can't wait to read more of your work. Great job, well done. A big shout out for you. Now, we are making, not only are you guys part of a hugely successful YouTube show, but some of your work is getting recognised across the area. Well done to Lucas and Madison. You were on Heart Yorkshire, the radio station, and you've been recognised for the fantastic work that you've done at home. So well done, you guys. Absolutely brilliant. Over to more baking. And Harry just like Harvey did yesterday. Harry has done an excellent job of taking our recipe, changing it, and possibly making it even better. He's used some different ingredients to make this, and it looks absolutely scrumptious. So well done, Harry. A big well done for the rest of the work you've produced as well, which has been absolutely excellent. We'd also like to send out a shout out to Isaac. Well done, Isaac. Here is a picture of what you have been up to. You've been answering almost all of the questions on Early Bird and even teaching your grown-ups a thing or two. So, well done. Absolutely fantastic. Now, don't worry if you didn't get a shout out today. There are plenty of opportunities, and this book, I think I'm going to be filling it up with full of shout outs and recognition for you guys, because you've worked so hard. And what we want to do now is show a few more pictures that have been sent in of your wonderful work. Here they are. So yesterday we took a break from Word of the Day to have a game of Countdown instead. Well done on all of those words that you could thought of. Especially well done to some of you that got 6-letter words out of those 9 letters that were available. So well done. So on to Word of the Day. And the word of the day is curious. Now, you know what you need to do with this word. You need to find out a definition first, then use it in a sentence. Here's my example of using it in a sentence. The curious cat snoozed on the soft blanket. Now it's time for our maths. Now, our maths will involve solving problems. I'm going to show you a little bit about how to compare fractions that don't have the same denominator. Then we're going to see if you can apply that to the problems, and I warn you, they're not going to be easy. So today's questions will be about comparing fractions, and I'll just grab my pen because the fractions we're looking at today are 2/3 and 3/5. Now, just like yesterday, we need to find a common denominator because I can't turn the 3 into a 5 or the 5 into a 3 using multiplication. So I'm going to look at the 3 times table first, and that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Now I'm going to take a look at the 5 times table. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is there a multiple there that both of the times tables have? Because that could be our common denominator. And there is. It's 15. So 2/3. Let's write that here. We need to change that into 15ths. 3 times what makes 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 times 5. Remember, whatever we do to the bottom, to the denominator, we need to do to the numerator to make an equivalent fraction. So 2 times 5 is 10. So 2/3 is equal to 10/15. Now, we'll do the same for 3/5. We'll do that here so we can see. 3/5. Let's turn that into 15ths. So, fifths, we need to multiply by 3. 5 times 3 makes 15. And we need to do it with the numerator as well. And 3 times 3 is 9. So, which one's larger? 2/3 or 3/5? Well, 2/3 is equal to 10/15, and 3/5 is equal to 9/15. 1/3 is our larger fraction. What I want you to do is apply that rule with common denominators to answer the following problems. Each problem will appear on screen for roughly 10 seconds or so pause the video when you need to. On to reading now, and well done for answering that explanation question yesterday. It wasn't an easy one, but we had some excellent answers. Now today we're going to look at the reading skill of prediction. I'm only going to read a short part of the story today, because I want you to have a go at what predicting. Remember, predicting is finding out or trying to work out what happens next. A lot of people have a go at predicting all the time. I try and predict the lottery numbers on a weekly basis, but I've not been very good at that so far. So let's find where we are in the book, listen carefully, and then I'll ask you a prediction question. The den. It was ferociously hot, and he was still alive. Those were the first thoughts that came to Fred as he opened his eyes and found himself staring straight up at the Brazilian sun. Instinctively, he looked down at his wristwatch, but the face was cracked and the minute hand had fallen off. The two girls were asleep next to him. Both of them were covered in blood and scabs, but they were breathing easily. Con had her thumb in her mouth. There were a host of dragonflies in luminous blues and reds dancing around them. He thought they might be attracted to the blood, but there was no sign of a little boy. Max was missing. "Max!" Fred whispered, jumping to his feet. There was no answer, no movement, except the burr of dragonfly wings. Ooh, so only a short part of the text, but my question to you is a prediction. What has happened to Max? Now, think carefully about it. Make sure that your prediction is to do with the story. We don't want a prediction like Max has gone to the moon, because that's just not going to happen. Make sure your prediction is plausible and makes sense. Have a go. What happened to Max? Literacy time. And we are still working towards our excellent descriptive writing of a scene. We're setting a scene and we've done it little bit by little bit. Monday, we listened to some descriptions. Tuesday, we looked at onomatopoeia. Wednesday, yesterday, we looked at similes. So we're going to look at one more key skill or key technique before we start to write these things on Friday. And I'm actually really excited to hear what you're going to come up with on Friday. I think there's going to be some excellent examples of work. Now, we are looking at today this concept of personification. Now, if you look very closely at the word personification, can you see another word hidden in there? Not trapped as such, but can you see another word in there? Yes, you can. Well done. I heard all your responses there. We got much better with responding and shouting at the screen. You can see the word person in there, and that's very important, because what personification is all about is giving inanimate objects the features of a person. What that means by that is giving an object and describing it in a way as though it's behaving like a person, although as though it's doing what a human could do. So I've got two examples here, and we're going to speak a little bit more about them. We have the wind howled at the moon. Now, can the wind howl? No, the wind can't howl. When you go outside, okay, and it's windy, you don't hear the wind going, ooh! No, but, okay, it paints a picture, it adds a description, okay? When you hear the wind howled at the moon, you think, oh, that sounds very descriptive. It's starting to paint a picture in my head, and that's what our descriptive writing is all about. The second one here says, the elegant flowers danced in the spring sunshine. Now, when you go to your dance lessons, because I know that some of you do, when you've got your kit, you walk in, right, ready for my dance lesson. Do you see some flowers walk in? A few tulips and a few roses going, hi, nice to see you. The flowers are in to do the dancing. No, okay, flowers don't dance. They might move because of the wind, that doesn't howl, by the way, but flowers don't dance. However, if we say that these elegant flowers do dance, again, it paints a picture. What I want you to do today is, can you use personification? Step one, think of a noun, okay? That can't be a person, cannot be a person, or a living thing, shall we say, okay? Because you don't want to talk about a cat, for example. He's over there asleep. But because a cat can do, like a cat can walk, a cat can make a noise. I don't know if a cat can dance. If he can, I'll show you, but I don't think he can. Think of an object that's lifeless, okay? Think of an object that's not a living thing, okay? Then give it some verbs, bring it to life, think about how it moves, how it sounds, what it could do. Your task is to think of 3 sentences that use personification. These are going to sound great. I'm really looking forward to these. 3 sentences that use personification. Off you go. Right, time for some artwork now, something a little bit different. But for this to work, I'm going to ask you to move to a different video. Okay, the links are in the description below. And what I've done is posted a link to the artist Pete Mckee's own lessons. Pete Mckee is an artist who lives in Sheffield, not far away from where we are, and he does the most fantastic work. Here are a few examples of his work to view now. Now his videos that he set up some tutorials are all about teaching children how to draw cartoons. Here's your task. Can you draw a cartoon version of yourself using the skills that you've been taught by Pete Mckee? I'd love you to have a go, and please send these in because they would be wonderful to see. So there's your task. Hopefully you're feeling creative. Grab a pencil, piece of paper, because that's all you need, and off you go. A big well done for all your work today. We'll see you tomorrow, our first Friday of Mr. Bletcher Homeschool, and we're looking forward to doing even more activities with you. Well done today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Whilst all of that episode was being filmed, this little one did absolutely nothing. No help. I don't think he's going to help me with the editing either. Didn't help me with the filming. Didn't help me with the sound. Didn't help me with the green screen in the background. Just laid there. Carlos, you're not doing a very good. You're not giving a very good example of hard work, are you? Just laid there, being a lazy little cat. What are we gonna do with you?